All right, so business owners, real estate investors, so now that you got the funding that you need, now what? So, what are the three essential tips that I've seen successful businesses utilize to grow their business? So, as a funder that's been in the business for 2 decades and more, I've seen lots of businesses do really well, and I've seen a lot of businesses do poorly, even after funding. So, besides just utilizing funds to maybe pay off like maybe high interest debt, what are some of the there's three essential places that you can utilize the funds for your business? So number one, strategically allocating the funds. All right, and there's four different ways that you can allocate the funds correctly. So maybe if your business is in a situation where you've figured out who your ideal customer is and you're getting that ideal customer, and you want more of those ideal customers, but you realize you got to invest in your operations in order to do so. That might be the one out of those four that I talked about. So investment in operations. So maybe it's to like to improve your operational efficiency, expand production capacity, or just again enhance customer service. So maybe you haven't figured out who your ideal client is, and you just need more customers and clients. Right now, maybe you need to do number two is invest in more marketing and sales. And so those would be various marketing campaigns, lead generations, different sales efforts to attract new customers and increase those revenues, right? Well, maybe again, like the previous one, number three, where you're like, hey, there's certain things that I can do in order to attract the customer that I want, or provide more products and services to that customer, or have efficiency with those customers. Maybe it could be based on technology and infrastructure. So by technology upgrades, software, various infrastructure, they can streamline those processes as well as enhance productivity for your business. Hey, maybe you can do things a lot faster. And then number four within the first one is inventory management. So let's just say now I've seen businesses will have discounts by getting that inventory that you need by buying it in advance, and that could save a lot of money. I've seen that from digital marketing company that invested in software that gotten discounts on that, to manufacturing companies by buying the inventory that they need to reduce their cost of goods sold. Uh, you know, inventory management is basically optimal inventory levels, maintaining those to meet the demand without tying up that excessive capital. All right, so number two of is cash flow management. And so one of the challenges a lot for businesses, especially I've seen when they're asking for like lines of credit and that kind of stuff, is managing that inflows and outflows of their business. And a lot of times what that could be is from the time that you have to pay, like usually your biggest expense is payroll, to when the funds come in, right? And from your customer for the goods and services that you provided. And so by ensuring that operation expenses, loan payments, and other financial obligations are well managed without compromising day-to-day operations, that is basically monitoring your cash flow very meticulously. So, putting together cash flow uh, forecasts, like cash flow cash flow plans or cash flow statements can do that. All right, so that's number two. So number three is, and I talk a lot about, and you can see it at the bottom in the chat, is if you go to keysforbusiness.com/masterclass, where we have this masterclass talking about this in more depth, is building your business credit, because it's really hard to get credit when you have no credit or don't have a whole lot of credit. So I talk a lot about how to build that in that masterclass. But number three is building business credit. So timely repayment of the loan obviously can positively impact your business credit score, and good credit and good business credit can open doors to better financing options as well in the future. And I talk a lot about it in the Keys for Business Masterclass, how actually having business credit can allow you to get access to capital actually without actually taking out a business loan or giving up ownership in your business or putting up assets like your personal residence or other real estate properties. All right. Well, hey, thanks for watching, and let me know in the bottom if you think I missed one or if there's another one that we can talk about.